coming off a week of not practicing, to see us play as crisply as we did in the first half, both offensively and defensively, was really good. Good to see some guys that hadn't had an opportunity to play a ton get a chance to get in the game, and most of them played pretty well too. And hopefully we can continue to build and get better from this game and from the practices that we had leading up to this game. And obviously we have a tougher opponent on Wednesday, and we need to be ready for that one.
First question for Cian. So I'm sure you knew in game you are now the program leader for single game assists with 16 tonight. Just talk about that and what it means to you.
Again, I can't do it without my teammates. That's 16 shots they gotta make. So I'll be thankful for them. Thankful for those guys. It feels good, to hold the record. I never personally held the record, so it definitely feels good to be my first record here. Some place I love to be, stuff like that. So, I'm excited. Get ready for the game on Wednesday. Got another tough opponent, so get back to it.
Deandre, you've been a workhorse for this squad for a couple years. Worked really, really hard in practice, and tonight, of the bench being empty, you were able to get out there and you led your squad with 19 points. Talk about that, man.
It was a blessing. I pray every day on how I could be better and what I could focus on and stay consistent at all times. Thanks to my teammates. Always helping me out. Mistakes. You make mistakes, but your teammates always there to help you out, figure out the best way to do it. My coaches always get on me for the wrong stuff and what I need to fix. So it's just keep working.
Got a question for both of you guys. It really seemed like the camaraderie was flowing tonight, especially once Drew Huffman got in the game, Dylan got in the game. Talk about that and what that kind of does for you as a team and chemistry and just supporting your guys.
They just a part of the team like anybody else. It's always one beat, one sound with us. We only as good as our weakest link. So, we all one team. Nobody's bigger than the next person. So when they do something, it's just as important if one of us, the guys that's starting the game or coming first out the bench, is doing something. So.
Dre, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, they just, they part of us. They brothers, like we are brothers, so we don't count nobody out.
Guys, you're good to go.
All right, great. Coach, good job, guys.
Coach, and what was really a record-setting night. New program records, obviously, for assists in a single game, but margin of victory was topped, which was previously 66, and most points in the game, which was previously 119. We're aware of the opponents and how things go up or down, but just talk about that in terms of what it means for the program and for your guys to be able to do it.
I think the thing you touched on, and both these guys touched on it, was that in the game we had 36 assists and 6 turnovers. So clearly sharing the basketball and enjoying other guys' success. I didn't realize all the records that were set here tonight. And we have bigger games ahead of us, but you know what? It's good every once in a while to get a game like this where everybody can feel good. And we started the game the right way, and I think that was really what led to the game being the way it was. First possession, Rayvon drove baseline and dunked the ball. Something we've been harping on him to be aggressive, attacking the rim and not just settling. So to see that's how we started, and then I think we started the game with 15 straight stops, which again, we've been emphasizing and harping on these guys that we have to defend at a really high level and a higher level than we had been. So to see that be how we started the game as opposed to trading baskets early was to me a really good step for our group. And then we go back to playing teams that are comparable to us on Wednesday, and we'll have to do a really good job, moving on from this one and getting ourselves ready for a tough team on Wednesday.
Does a game like this do anything as far as showing you the kind of depth you have? And no, it's not necessarily a game.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to see guys contribute that practice hard every day, and sometimes don't get an opportunity like Dre. He's a redshirt freshman trying to figure out how to get in the lineup. Well, when you go out there today and you do as well as he did, it gives him confidence and gives me more confidence in him. So those things are really positive because we don't know how everybody's going to do every game. You just don't know, and how everybody's going to be or not be available. So you need guys to be able to step in and provide a spark to your team. And I thought Dre certainly did that tonight.
And last one for you, Coach. You were able to empty the bench in the second half. You saw Drew and Dylan get in there. What's it feel like to see those guys go in there along with the other guys usually on the
Yeah,
bench?
those two guys, happy for them because Drew, this is his second year here with us. He redshirted last year as a walk-on. And Dylan, we found him at the rec center basically. So needed another guard in practice, and I'm happy for him that he was able to get in a college game, Division I college game, and be able to contribute. So, now we just got to continue to get better as a group and focus on our next game.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.